Hey, welcome to another Star Wars review. Old Marvel stuff. I'm going to do two one-shots today because they're setting up the next two storylines and might as well. We're going to start off with Star Wars number 16. Star Wars number 16 is the first EU story, I think, to not have a movie character in it. Yeah, the protagonists are Jackson the Bunny Rabbit, Amaza, former member of the Black Hole Gang, and the Starkiller Kid, from the second story arc of Marvel Star Wars. They're fighting this robot-hating bounty hunter, who I won't spoil who it is. I mean, you'll figure it out. But he plays a key role later in the Marvel Star Wars series. Today, we got little Felix here. He's giving himself a nice bath. Overall, what did I think of this? Aside from being a little kiddie, it was really good. It was a really fun issue. And it was cool to have a Star Wars comic book, the first one, to not have movie characters in it. Now we're going to move on to another really good issue. One of my favorite one-off Star Wars issues ever. It's Star Wars number 17, titled Crucible. In this issue, Luke is flying the Millennium Falcon. Everyone's taking a break because, oh my gosh, they've been through a whole lot of adventures, haven't they? And everyone's sleeping except for Luke, and he thinks back to one of the last times he saw Biggs before Biggs joined the rebellion. And this is right before Biggs goes to the academy. And it's about them rescuing a bunch of people from Sand People. Sounds simple enough, but if you really think about it, there aren't that many Biggs stories. I mean, I don't think there are any in the new canon. And the EU, really, there weren't a lot of Biggs stories. Now, there are references to Biggs, but actual stories with Biggs and... Oh my gosh, look at that. He's licking my... He likes me, I think. Anyway, but where Biggs is one of the protagonists, aside from an arc in the Dark Horse comic series Star Wars Empire, there really wasn't anything with Biggs to my knowledge. So it's really cool to have a character that I like and think is underrated get spotlight. What did I think of this story? 5 out of 5. Just a really excellent story. Very hard. It's so sad because, this was something that wasn't really talked about in the original cut of the movie. But Biggs has been added in a little bit in the special editions. But there was a scene in the original Marvel Star Wars and in the original novelization where Luke and Biggs meet up right around the time Leia's ship is being boarded by the stormtroopers and Leia's been captured. And Biggs tells Luke that he's joined the rebellion. And we get that development of friendship, and then that pays off at the end when he and Biggs meet up again. And of course, they never get to share those stories with each other. And it's really sad. There's another good moment of that in the Dark Lighter storyline in Star Wars Empire. But, with that being said, this issue is just really sad. And Luke's just thinking back on, wow, it was so carefree then. And now I'm in the middle of this galactic war. But hey, I get to fly the Millennium Falcon. So he's enjoying the little things in life. And this will set up what's going to happen in the next arc. Check these stories out. You can find them in the Marvel Years Omnibus and in many other different forms. In fact, I found issue 17 in my haul. Paid $5 for it, I think, in a bin. But hey, that Marvel Star Wars stuff, those singles are getting a little hard to get now. A little on the expensive side. Oh, look at little him. He's a sleepy beast. Sleepy beast. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go. He needs a nap. I need a nap. And I'll talk at you some more with another video. Stay tuned.